Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. ZombieFreak67 here today for episode 2 of the build competition that I'm having with Hunterplayz67. If you missed the first video, go check it out. It will make a little bit more sense to you if you see it. It's just my evil plan to make you watch all of my videos. Just kidding. But seriously, go check it out. The first video competition was simply a place for the survivors of Concord to stay and be safe, which we did over there. You can see the yellow building to the right. You can see, actually all you can see is the windmill and the junk fence. That was episode 1. Now in this one I decided, okay, in the first video we needed food, water, and shelter. Now we have work that needs to be done. The best way to get more work done is to have more people. So we did the Minutemen Recruitment Center, which is basically just a place where Preston stays and he decides whether or not anybody comes in or can be recruited. Very simple. It's only been, in my story on this competition, it's only been a couple months, so they don't have a lot done yet, but this is probably the best idea for them to get more people to help out and help rebuild. What we have, I built this little tower, guard tower. Why are you, well, I guess you gotta look behind you. Okay, I accept it. My thought process is that the old house that we did the first video in was surrounded by junk fence. So I thought, why not continue that? Instead of taking all of Sanctuary right now, because there's no way that we could all work on Sanctuary comfortably because there wasn't enough people. So I made it. We'll just zoom through here a little quickly. Oh, I thought I fixed that. I did fix that. You're ruining my video.
That farm run by ghouls? Isn't that something?
It is. So in the first video, this was blocked off here. It was a corner piece. I made it so that we had it coming down here. I put a little guard post up here just so that
Crop's been growing pretty good lately.
How would you know? Oh yeah, you gotta... No, you don't. You don't... How would you know? Oh wait, this crop right there. Never mind. A couple of guard posts here so that they can still see out, have a little bit of security. Usually they'll have settlers come in, and if they're tough or...
Day of hard work.
Okay.
Never changes.
If they're tough and they seem like they have their shit together, we'll put them out as guards just to kind of patrol.
So much care for good neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
You need a mod that makes people shut the fuck up. Little guard post here because there was a little gap in the posts. Yeah, it's probably the best way to fix it. Guard post here. Lots of guard posts. So that's how they're attached right now. Nothing else is attached. There are people that can come through here and go up to Vault 101, and I guess realistically they could continue to go to a different state or whatever. So we're not totally taking over Sanctuary right now. We have 2 buildings that we've covered in junk fence. Eventually we will have the entire Sanctuary. It's just right now there's not enough people to do it. So somebody comes across this bridge, and let's say there's 2 people, and they're like, oh, I need medical assistance. I was attacked by a rad roach. I'm bleeding and I'm getting rads. So this kind lady here will go onto her little radio, which is right here, and she will call Preston, who's supposed to be in there, but you know, NPCs and staying where they're supposed to stay. Thank you, by the way. She'll radio Preston, say we have 2 people coming in, they need first aid. They'll come in here, and they see Minutemen propaganda, obviously. Like, I've got, what, 1, 2, 3, 4 flagpoles there. There's 2 other Minutemen thing there. There's a Minutemen thing there, Minutemen thing there, Minutemen thing there, blah, 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 blah. Right there. So they know that this is the Minutemen, so they can go in, and Preston should be standing somewhere around here. I actually didn't put anything for him to stand on there. Smart. They'll come in, and they'll talk to Preston, and Preston will say, oh yeah, you need first aid? Sure, it's back here, no problem, let's just follow me. Where they have a little bit of stuff set up, but it's not, definitely not like a clinic. You guys be quiet, please, I'm talking. Ugh. There's not a lot of, oh my gosh, so they make it echo. That's so beautiful. Just don't pay any attention to those people talking. Hopefully you guys can hear them talking. Otherwise I sound weird. I put some alcohol up here because I figure way back in like the 1800s, let's say, or late 1800s, early 1900s, with alcohol, a lot of it, maybe it wasn't even then. You know, like the Wild West, when somebody would have a gunshot and they would pour alcohol onto a person's wound? That's why I put the alcohol there. I just thought it was a good idea. And there's a couple of medical books here for them to read up on. Definitely have some medication. There's a little gurney here in case somebody's really, really bad. We don't have a doctor on site yet, so we don't know. Hopefully we'll have one by the next video. And just your basic stuff for medical stuff. Except for that day tripper. That's for if you're in so much pain that you can't stand it, then we'll give you some day tripper. Here's Preston's room. I tried to make it look as Minutemen-y as possible. That's a word. There's the outfit there, but I don't have another hat yet. Once I get the castle, that outfit on the guy in the basement, we'll go here. Put the short laser musket, because that seems to be Preston's kind of gun. Lots of ammo. Some Minutemen stuff down there. Nothing too great, but he has to stay here because people can come in to the settlement at all hours of the day. That way he just gets woken up and said, hey, we need to deal with these people. Leave your guns. Yeah, when you come in here, you leave your guns in here because Preston doesn't want to get shot. We know how annoying he is, and it would be very easy to shoot him in the face, but we don't want that for some reason. I guess we're being nice. This is where just files are stored, information on people, where they're from. It would be really cool to have some stories. In one of the videos that'll be coming up soon, there's actually a Red Rocket trading post over there for 2 people from Nuka World. It'll be, I don't know when we're recording that video. Probably soon. It'll be a part of a different build competition that we're having. Alcohol and Nuka-Cola. Free to take, go ahead. The reasoning behind that is the more comfortable you make somebody feel, the more willing they would be to stick around and not travel the ghastly wasteland. Oh, I see something running back there. It better be a cow. So if you make them feel welcome, they're more than likely to join your cause. And back here is just a little kitchen for Preston to eat his stuff. Even here, what I did here was I put the table in front of this little hole, so even if he's eating dinner, he can see if somebody's coming up. If for whatever reason somebody doesn't radio them. Let's see, what else is there? I have 3 different posts, one there, and one there, so that all angles are covered. And so at all times there should be somebody looking that way, that way. What else can I show you here? I didn't do too much back here. I just put a little pew here so that people could sit down. Excuse me. This is the guy. He's doing his part by hunting, grabbing food for everybody. He also floats. It's kind of a bonus. Kind of scares the enemy when he's shooting. So it's like, oh my god, he's floating. And back here we do have 2 extra beds just for people who, like, we don't have anywhere for them to sleep yet, so they come back here. They have a little opening here so Preston can kind of keep an eye on them. And a couple of crops to keep them busy. And I do believe that is it.
Damn raiders.
Yeah, damn raiders. I'll just kind of take you on a outside tour here. I don't have the same kind of lights on this house as I do on this one, the spotlights. Because I just don't really like them that much. I tried to make these look a little bit more imperfect. I kind of turned them with the Place Anywhere mod, pushed them in, pulled them out, just to kind of make it look a little more realistic. Put some spray paint on there because you know damn well there's going to be people that do that. But yeah, that is my Minutemen Recruitment Center and First Aid. The link to Hunterplayz video will be in the description below. Be sure to check that out because his ideas and my ideas are very different. So maybe you'll get some inspiration and let us know what you think. The next video we are going to be needing resources. And that will be hopefully sometime next week, and I think I'm going to build it over here. I do have an idea. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.